People have been calling Foxhole a dead game since its early days. But if you take a closer look at the numbers, it's clear that that isn't the case. In fact, the player base has been steadily growing. When I first joined in 2019, Foxhole usually had between a few hundred to 1,000 players online. Today, that number is consistently 3 to 5 times higher, showing solid growth over time. So why do some people still insist that the game is dying? Much of this perception comes from the big player spikes following major updates, like Inferno and Naval Warfare. When a new feature drops, thousands of players flock to check out the latest content. But after a few months, many of those players lose interest, move on to other games, or wait for the next big update. This cyclical pattern creates an illusion that Foxhole is losing players, when in reality, it's just a temporary shift, as the game retains only those who genuinely enjoy its unique gameplay. After each spike, Foxhole retains more players than before, building up a loyal and growing core community. These are the players that stay beyond the hype, who dig into the game's intricate systems and tactical depth. As long as this core group continues to expand, it's hard to call Foxhole a dead game. But what if the core player base shrinks? Let's look at the current war, War 117, which started in mid-September and has raged throughout October, and at the time of making this video is still going on. October has seen one of the lowest player numbers than the months immediately after the Naval Warfare update. Yet, interestingly, War 117 has become the deadliest conflict in Foxhole's history, surpassing the previous title holder and current longest war in Foxhole, War 100, which ran from early January to late February of 2023. That war too happened during a low point of active players, suggesting that while player numbers fluctuate, the dedication of those who remain can still fuel Foxhole's large-scale battles and intense warfare.
Yeah, get in here, brother, get in here.
For Foxhole to continue thriving, it doesn't need to retain every single player who logs in after an update. Instead, what Foxhole truly depends on is its core community, the dedicated players who embrace its complex long-term gameplay. These core players form the foundation, embodying the spirit of cooperation that makes Foxhole so unique. For every angry veteran who eventually moves on, there's often a new player ready to sink their teeth into the game. As long as Foxhole maintains an average above, let's say, 1,500 players, it will continue to thrive. With this number of committed players, the game can support and sustain epic battles, elaborate defenses, and the shifting tides of a persistent, player-driven war. So, Foxhole is not dying. Far from it. The numbers, the player dedication, and the ongoing wars all point to a very different story. But what do you think? Am I just coping, or am I right? Let's discuss this in the comments below. Okay, bye!